everybody, and welcome back to Arkansas Gaming. Kansas here, bringing you small space engineers and the Heaven's Gate survival scenario. Alright guys, as you can see right in front of us, I put in a pair of artillery cannons on the top, and if I can get sufficient distance, go underneath, probably just about see, there's one there, and one over here, both in line with each other. Right, so basically I'm starting to sort out the defensive aspects of the ship, and one of the other things I've done, as you can see, is I've put in the remainder of the last few decks, and I've also put in some access from the top. As usual, interruptions Maximus. Alright guys, so yeah, so we've got the basics in place. We've got the entirety of the ship now built up. It's now just a case of figuring out where do we put the other weapon emplacements. Now obviously we've got the broadside. I'm on the wrong side of the ship for this. We've got the broadside missile launchers, which is great. But we also need to put in some additional weapon emplacements across the ship, such as Gatling gun turrets. We need to put some more of these artillery turrets closer to the front of the ship as well. So I think what we're going to have to do... I also really need to put an airlock in here somewhere as well. Right, first thing we need to do is go indoors. So you guys remember yesterday? There we go. There is our rat's nest of staircases that we did. And all of the connectors for the back of the assembly port. And as you probably just saw, all the lighting to go in here as well. So, just grab a bit of energy here so that we can continue on with our exercise. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the see if I can get this right, bow of the ship, and specifically underneath, because what we want to do, if I can remember, we want to go to the, no, that's the wrong one. We want to go into the underbelly. We want to yeah, where the berths are. We've got a door over here that leads underneath. So next thing we're going to have to do is figure out how we're going to put these weapon in ports. So once our guy recovers from having his asthma attack, what I think we ought to do is bring this down, find out where we're meant to be. Stand up. So that's there. Right. So we've got our port here on the underside front. We'll probably want some weapons on the front as well. So, hey, why have I got a hole there too? I seem to be finding lots and lots of holes all over the place. It's like when the game loads in, it's like losing bits and pieces of the ship in loading. Okay, so we've got this port here. We can always go from here and bring this forward as well. So right, well there's the red line, so going to use a conveyor there, so it's got something else to anchor onto, so another anchor point, if you will. And oops. Oh well, no, that just snapped that, so that was fortuitous. All right. So we've got that point there. So we know where to look now. Alright, why do I suddenly have a gap here? Oh yeah, and I was going to put one here as well. That one and that one, I think. There we go. So well, let's drop off some of this excess. There we go. And then we can put in another conveyor port there. And that there. Oh, hold on. Going the wrong way. That's forward, that's backwards. So there we go. Sorry, so I'm going to go out this way. We'll dump that in there. Okay, so we've got the 3 initial points sorted out. Again, I'm thinking... Well, this time I'm thinking the salt cannon turrets on the front. See what I mean? There's all these holes keep on appearing from like nowhere. I mean, it's like why are they even existing? Because I know I've put in everything. Okay, so obviously that's not going to be enough. I think we're going to need one each side on each and every one of them. So I'll tell you what, let's use that as an access port for now. Let's go back in. Alright, so having that actually there is actually quite useful because we can now use that as a point to splay off of, if you will. So I probably need something like that, something like that, something like that. Right, conveyor there. So based on that, we can then do the other way as well. Sorry for the stuttering of the computer at the moment, but as you guys well know, I'm getting to the limitations, I think, of my rig. Ready? I'm out of internal plate. Okay. No, I'm not. Okay, so that's weird. Okay. So that does that one very nicely. That's attached to that, so I can get rid of that without any problems and do the same again. Nope. No, it's not letting me do it. Well, I am mostly doing that, so I can do this quite easily. Then I can do that. Another hole? Where are all these holes suddenly miraculously appearing from? Okay, I've got an idea of what could be causing that. So let's come out of the world for a second. Or probably more like a hot minute, actually. Because what we're going to have to do is probably increase the amount of blocks that we can have in the world at any one time. So max number of small objects. Max box per player disabled. Okay. I thought that was the issue, but it could just be I missed a point. You'll see why it's taking me so long to do anything in this set, and even with all the options set at medium graphics level, rather than epic, which is what I usually play it at. Which incidentally I had to turn down to high at one point because again I was having graphical issues. I mean, it might be that I might have to go into my card settings and actually change the anti-aliasing for the game. Maybe half that to 8 rather than having it on 16. Maybe the same with the anisotropic. Anisotropic, sorry. Maybe halve that as well. Okay. So last but not least, we will get in there. Whoops. Oh, there's a conveyor in. Oh, could have actually hooked into that as well. Yeah, why not? Let's hook that in as well, using a T-piece. Okay, so let's get that in there, followed by right. That should work as a like a charm. Oh well, energy low, so we know what to do with that. So that's that. Okay, weird. And we'll take our nice little exit there. Now going up to the top deck is going to be a bit more of a challenge because obviously we're going to have to work around. What the hell? Oh yeah. So let's get in. Oh. Bother. Okay. So that goes in like that, like that. That turret can go in. And unfortunately that means then we've got to do the same elsewhere as well. So let's drop off all of that. And then it's going to be a case of rebuild. Might as well do it manually, use up some of the bits and pieces that I'm picking up. Okay. Oh, it's already done that one. Another one? Where are all these potholes coming from? Right there. This is getting weird. Right, okay. No, this is battery rooms. Alright, other thing I have noted is I've got the coloration of the turret wrong. Ah! Need steel plate and I don't have any. Okay. It's because I was messing around with all those internals. I ditched it, didn't I? I really should do a balanced loadout, but I'll probably do that in the interlude. Because there's going to be an interlude in a moment for... Well, for you it'll be a second, but for me it's going to be like 8 hours because I've got a shift that I've got to get to. Well, I'll say 8 hours. That's not intrinsically true anyway. Be a bit longer than that. Because there's travelling time, working, and then getting back again. Why did I do that? Alright, so that's 9 assault cannons on the bottom. We've got 2 artillery, again also on the ventral. We've got 2 on the dorsal. What we need to do now is figure out how are we going to get the turrets on the top. That is going to prove a challenge. So let's find the middle to begin with. Good news is we can delve underneath this. Right, so that's heavy armor block. Alright, so what we got here, just a big huge empty chamber. Oops. Right, what we got? Alright, so at the moment we've got nothing that we can hook into. Oh, that would be a warfare battery. So yeah, we don't exactly want to drill through one of those now, do we? So that'll be... Oh, bugger. One of those. Oh, looky that. We can hook into this quite readily. And then if I then hook the bottom of them in properly, we can then... Can I squeeze down here? What the... Why is there a hole there? Alright. That'd be the job we're looking for. So we now got to figure out how to connect all of these up. And to where. Alright guys, well I'm going to leave it here for a moment because I've got to get myself organised, go to work. So give me a second and I'll be back. And yeah, from there we'll try and plumb everything up for the dorsal side. Yeah, so give me a mo. Alright, catch you in a sec. Alright, and I am back from work and I've had a few ideas. Some of them based on what some you suggested, and I think I'm going to at least quarter the number of lights in here, if not way more than that. I've got to check out all the lights across the rest of the ship, and I'm going to see about heavily, and I do mean heavily, revamping the amount of lighting that I have across this ship. I wasn't happy with it to begin with. Certainly not happy with it now. Alright. Okay. Okay, that should do us for now for the moment. Okay, now where are we? Okay. It's interesting. And hit by actually makes you fall. Okay, 2 more. Okay, so it's got that mashed out. Some of this is going to be a challenge, but challenge accepted. Okay, so that's that done. Now we just got to somehow do the same with all these. Hold on. Where are we at? That's the last one. Right. Oh, that makes that so much easier. I mean, hold on. Inset light, inset light. Bingo! Air vent. So, if we go corner piece, straight, then we can just go conveyor there. Oh, snap. Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, somebody made mention to me on the chat, on the replies on the previous video, that I had made quite a boob and I've added in too many lights. So I do a shout out to Old Space Engineer, who actually messaged me about that. Right. Okay, we're now fully charged. Let's see if we can finish this off. Okay. So we've got this one here. Whoop. And we'll go the other way as well. Alright, there we go. So, right, let's do it this way. We go straight pipe to there, straight pipe to there, conveyor junction, straight pipe to there, conveyor junction, and there we have it. Now what we can do is what we think we started over here as well, we can do over here and work our way through it all, is add in additional connection points so that there's like multiple paths, if you will. Alright, so if I go like that. Right, easiest way of checking to see if this works. We find a turret, find its access point, and see if we can get access to the. Oh yeah, I've not done the top deck yet. Now, where's the access port? I've forgotten where the access port is for this thing. There it is. So assault cannon turret, that one does have access. Okay. Oh, bother. Hold on, where did I... Oh, illusion. Alright, so I started here. Oh yeah, that was right. Come down here. And then I was going to join onto the top of these. Right. Hold on. No, I want that. So I can't get access to that yet. Alright, that's the hospital. Here's the point. Right. So there's the air vent. So let's see, where would be a good path to go to? Right, so there's a load of pipework that goes around here. Got a little bit of a chasm right there where we've not filled something in. Actually, no, we're going to need to leave that. Right, so that goes to there. But if I was to feed off of there, maybe go up and over. Although I could leach out the hydrogen tanks, I suppose. No. Right, let's start with this. We can then work our way. Hold on. No, not that one. I've gone up too high. Where's that hole that I made? It's a problem with everything being in black. Yeah, definitely gone to the wrong deck. Yeah, that's right, because it's meant to be this deck. There we go. Got there in the end. Okay, so having now done that, we can now return outside. I say outside, that's not exactly the correct term. We can now return to this point here. No, it is outside. 8-hour shift has frazzled my brain, I think. Right, okay. So now if I go components, right, so I can now drop all that into there. Right, so it's going to be this one here. This is going to be... No, they all are. Although they don't have to be. Right. We might as well make this look a little sexier while we're at it and use the round ones. Okay. What? Oh, I forgot. Right, so that's now everything connected up. Right, going to use the pipe end there because I'm going to then put that into... Okay, why don't I have any steel plate anymore? That's because I put it all back, didn't I? Wrong way. Oh, is this the deck without any stairs? Ah, bugger. Now, I'll tell you what, for now... this deck doesn't have one either. Oops. One deck too many. Hey? Oh, yes, I know why now. Alright, so where's our hole? There's our hole. Right. So that's now got us to the top deck. It's taken a lot to plumb all that in, but I think we'll find that that was worth it in the end. Okay. So the next real challenge is figuring out where in relation to everything else are the turrets on the bottom. Because that just means hold on. Hold on, why is that like that? Oh. Okay, so go around the conveyor port. There we go. Got the right one now. So now, from here, we can splay out, bring it down to the front of the ship, and also have our other assault cannons going down there. Alright guys, well I'm going to leave it here for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Sorry it's a bit broken the way that I've done things. I will sort out that lighting. That's going to be tomorrow's job. Hopefully I can then ramp the graphics back up and we can enjoy it as we used to. I'm going to try and sort out a few of the other picadillos that I have caused. I say I because it's my fault. Because I'm learning, as well. So, again, guys, I am so grateful for the fact that you guys have been so supportive. You guys have been continuing to give me inspiration and help and guidance and tips and tricks from your own experiences. And when this carrier's done, I look forward to hearing some feedback from you guys when you guys decide, or if you guys decide to bring it into your campaigns. All right, guys. The other thing I'm going to also do is I am going to see about reducing those solar sails as well in size. Alright, that's got me to that point there anyway. Alright guys, well I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll catch you next time on Kansas Gaming.